In a distant land, where armoured knights ruled the day and there were no more dragons to slay, lived a little boy prince. William was the only child of the king and queen of Atwa. He had everything his heart desired, at least that's how it seemed. Every night, the king journeyed out into the forest with his knights and drank mead until the sun crept over the horizon. When he came home, he'd wake his son with a hard shove.
What a mess! How do you expect to become king one day if you can't even keep your room clean?
The queen spent most of her time counting her jewels and scolding the king. You were out every night and come home with a hangover. What good are you anyway? Then she'd feel guilty and wait on him hand and foot. Oh, this will make you feel better, dear. The king and queen went about their day as if nothing had happened, while the prince hid in his room, trembling with shame. One day, William was rummaging around in his toy chest when he found a weathered little stuffed bear he named Bear Bear. You make me feel happy, not sad or lonely or scared. In the beginning, William played with Bear Bear only when he felt bad. Eventually, the prince wouldn't put the bear down because he felt sick whenever he did. Bear Bear was his only comfort. William got into fights with other children when they made fun of him and tried to steal his bear.
Bear Bear's my best friend! Don't you dare try and take him away from me!
One day, after the king came home from the forest, he and the queen found William curled into a ball, clutching his bear. My son, you can't stay here forever. Please, go outside and play. No, I have to clean my room.
It's ridiculous to carry around a stuffed toy at your age. Grow up.
William, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm fine.
If you don't put that thing down, I'll take it and throw it in the trash.
No one can make me give up my bear.
No one! I'm never leaving my room again!
The queen had heard about a mysterious healer who might be able to help. She dragged the king and the boy out of the castle, then led them down the path into the forest, beyond the great river and over the glen to Amethyst Mountain. You are both coming with me, and that is final. They came upon a cottage surrounded by a colourful wildflower garden. The boy prince suddenly felt less angry and scared. A mysterious woman stepped out of the dwelling and spoke to the king and queen with authority and compassion. My name is Manuel. I am the shaman of the mountain. I understand you are seeking help for your son.
How do you know that?
Ah, I know many things. And one of the things I know is that no one comes to Amethyst Mountain unless they are desperate. It's true. You're our last hope. The boy will stay with me for a while, but you must change your own ways so you'll be able to welcome him home as your real son.
It's the boy who has the problem. We're fine.
If you cannot promise me this, I cannot help your son. Even though they were uncomfortable about the changes the shaman suggested, the royal parents agreed to her terms, and they were relieved that the problem of the bear was out of their hands. Marnue silently asked her dolphin guide for wisdom, then spoke to William. I open my heart to you, young friend. Please, tell me about your bear, and why is he so special to you? William was momentarily speechless. He was sure the shaman would badger and blame him, just like everyone else. But then the wall around his heart dissolved.
I'm afraid to give up my bear. He's the only thing that makes me happy. When he's in my arms, I feel special.
Marnue listened carefully to William's story, then spoke softly. If there's another way to feel good about yourself and find happiness, would you be willing to try that way? William noticed a lump in his throat. Then his voice steadied as determination took hold.
Yes, I'm willing to try.
You see, William, the bear makes you feel good for only a short while. To keep those good feelings, you must cling to him. But then you lose everything and everyone else that's important to you. To find true happiness, you must look inside. Not outside, but you are not alone. Inside the cupboard were rows and rows of raggle-taggle stuffed bears of all shapes, colours and sizes. There are many other boys and girls like you. They will show you how to find true happiness instead of depending on Beer Bear. William hesitated. Then he sighed deeply and placed his bear on the shelf. What you're feeling now is a kind of sadness that comes when you lose something you love. If you let yourself feel it, it will be there for a while and then pass. The sadness you felt in your room all alone is the sadness that never goes away.
You're right. It's different. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's kind of soft and mushy, not hard and jagged.
The shaman led the boy outside to a group of laughing children. For the first time in his life, the prince was happy. He had come home to his heart. William stayed with the shaman until he felt strong. Then he walked out of the door without Beer Bear, who was still sitting quietly in the cupboard. Marnue and the prince walked through the glen, beyond the great river, and back through the forest till they saw the castle just over the ridge. William, there will be painful moments when you wish you still had the bear in your arms. Remember everything you learned from the children about true happiness. You are always welcome at the mountain. The boy prince felt a new sense of freedom as he headed down the path toward home.